colouring friends. My name is Amanda and this is my channel Amanda Colours. Welcome if you are new and welcome back if you are returning. Thank you all so much for your support for the channel, and I really appreciate every one of you who takes the time to like the videos, to subscribe and to leave comments. I absolutely love comments and I love seeing your thoughts on my videos. So please feel free to continue to do that. It really just brightens my day. So yeah, today I thought maybe let's just colour together. So excuse me, I have started a brand new hashtag this month, and it is for Sea of Colours, which is a book by Angela Gonzalez, and this is one of the books that I'm focusing on this year. And on that video, which you can see in the top corner there, a couple of lovely subscribers suggested that maybe I run a hashtag because they have this book and they would like to colour in it more. And so I decided to do that. So the hashtag is Sea of Colours Colour Along. And make sure you check on the screen for the spelling, because colour is spelt differently each time it's used, because of the title of the book, and I spell colours with a U because I'm Australian. So anyway, that's the hashtag. And the page that we chose via poll on my community tab is, I should have marked it, but I didn't, Story of My Life. Where is it? Where are you? It must be further back in the book than I thought. Why don't you go get yourself a drink while I find the page? Oh, I have marked it. Silly me. Okay, so this is the page that we are doing this month with the two fish in the bottle for Valentine's Day. I'm just going to grab a clip to hold the page above it back because I have the fan on. I'm sorry if that's bothering you, but it's summer and it's hot and I need it on. So okay, let's put the tray back. So yes, this is our page. So today I'm going to be using my Derwent Inktense pencils and probably my Faber-Castell Black Edition pencils and probably some other embellishments. Yeah. Although, hang on, I'm thinking. It's always a dangerous thing. I might actually use some gelatos, or a gelato, because I feel like I want to do a different colour on the outside, because inside will be blue. Just a minute. Okay, I'm back. I just had to grab my palette to be able to use the gelato. So this is from the iridescent, can you see? Come on, focus. So Faber-Castell Gelatos Iridescent, and the colour is Stardust, which is this lovely bright pink. And I'm just going to rub some onto the palette, and I have these little finger sponges which were suggested to me by Disney Meg's Colouring for this kind of thing, and they're so good. I really like them. So I know there's like birds like it's a sky on the outside, but there's going to be too much blue and I want some contrast. So I'm just going to do some pink around the edges. Going in a circular motion. All the way around, and I'm going to need some more. I really like these gelatos and would love to get some more. They're just so expensive here in Australia. They're not overly iridescent, these iridescent ones, but they do, at the right angle, they do give quite a nice little sheen across the paper, which is nice. It does look a bit messy, but it looks a bit better in real life than on the screen. Do a bit more down here. And as you can see, I'm not worrying too much about the edges. However, I just realized I haven't put a sheet in behind, which I will do now. Yes, but I will go back. In fact, I need to grab my electric eraser. 1 moment. Okay, I'm back with my electric eraser, and I'm just going to go over the areas that I don't want the pink. I actually can't find my Derwent replacement erasers, so I've just put other refills in and they don't work quite as well, so I'll have to get some more Derwent ones. But yes, I might just speed this bit up so that you don't have to sit waiting for me to do this while you're colouring. Okay, so that's done. Okay, and I am now going to start colouring with the inktense pencils. So I have my swatch chart that I made. I might use a combination of sea blue and teal green. I like to do underwater things a bit on the turquoisey side, because that just is how I prefer to do it. Greeny blues and bluey greens are my favourite colours. I really love teals and aquas and all those things. So let's start. Yep, okay. Start doing some blue. So how have you been going? I hope you are doing very well, that you've been enjoying all your creative endeavors. I have been a bit up, down and everywhere. I've been battling with depression again lately, and just stress, so much stress. And unfortunately, stress really negatively impacts on fibromyalgia symptoms. So the fatigue has just been unbelievable. When I think I couldn't possibly get any more exhausted, my body seems to find a whole new level. So I've been spending a lot of time in bed, a lot of time watching TV. Yeah, so I have been doing colouring as well. I think I may have overcommitted myself a little bit again this month. So I might not get through all the hashtags and things that I would like to, but I always prioritise my buddy colours and the hashtags that I host, so they will get done. But we shall see what else I manage to get done. But it's just been a hard time. And I know quite a few people in the colouring world have been having a bit of a hard time. I have heard it said before that there's a thing called the New Year blues. Maybe that's what we're going through. I mean, I'm going through a whole lot with stuff going on in my family, which is a huge factor. But I just know there's a bunch of us that have been struggling, and maybe it is the New Year blues. Or maybe, I don't know. Something's going on anyway. So I hope you are doing well. I hope that if you have been struggling, that you have really good support around you. Lots of loving friends and family who are understanding. I know that it's not always easy to find that in family, because mental health is not something that everybody understands unless they've been through some challenges with it themselves. But what else has been going on for me? Not a whole lot. That's kind of been taking up my life. My mum and I have been enjoying time together now that it's just the two of us. In a couple of weeks, on the weekend, I will be having a special lunch for my 40th birthday, which was in December. December's just such a busy time of year that I had to postpone my party. I was going to have a big party here at home, but with the passing of my stepdad and just December being so busy, it didn't happen. So I'm going to a local Mexican restaurant because I love Mexican food. And we will be just having a nice lunch with a bunch of my friends, and my niece and nephew will be coming along, and I haven't seen them since Christmas, so I'm really looking forward to that. I'm just going to pull out a lighter blue because I feel like I need a third colour. So I might go with bright blue. Yeah, so that will be a whole lot of fun. And Mum and I have been talking about maybe planning like a holiday this year. We haven't been on holiday for a long time because we were caring for my stepdad. So that will be fun to go away and have a bit of an adventure together. I'm really, really blessed. My mum and I get on so well, and we, you know, we really enjoy spending time together and doing things together. We have a lot of similar interests. So it's just really nice to be able to spend time with her, and the way we have the house set up now, we both have our own space. So upstairs is kind of her domain and downstairs is mine. So we can kind of choose however much time we want to spend together, and it just works really well for us. Yeah, we just enjoy spending time together, which is really cool, because I think we will probably be together for a long time, because she kind of helps support me with my illness now, and you know, I keep her company. So yeah, so I don't have very many greens in my collection of Inktense pencils, so my selection is a little limited, but I'll go with field green and iron green, I think. Also, let me know if you would be interested in me making my my swatch sheets available for download, because I have created a whole bunch, just simple. There's lots out there, but I don't like all the frilly fancy things that are on a lot of them. So I just do really simple ones. So let me know if you'd be interested in me making them available for you guys to purchase and download. You know, they'd not be expensive. But yeah, that could be fun. So I'm just going through with some field green, and I will be activating these with water. But I like to kind of do all the colouring first, because it can get a bit messy otherwise. I mean, I'm not the neatest at doing it anyway, but it can get extra messy if you have water and then you're trying to colour with dry like the dry pencils as well. Yeah, so I've put out a few videos lately. The day that I'm filming this, my Get to Know Me tag video has just gone live this morning, and it already seems to be quite popular, so that's really fun. It makes me happy when you guys really like videos that I put out, and it seems like you're interested to get to know me, so that's really sweet. Yeah. But in a couple of days, it will already be live by the time this comes out, but in a couple of days, my very first colour theory video is coming out, so that will be great. Hopefully it's really helpful for you all. So I want to do these vines on the outside with a bit of purple, I think, because then it will kind of be a bridge between what's inside the bottle and the pink on the outside. So I think I might go with mauve. I might go with mauve because I want to blend it in with maybe Ionian green. So where are we? Ionian green and mauve. So I have gone through and numbered my pencils so that I know what order to put them back in the case, because it just makes it a bit easier when it's time to pack things away. Do you have any little organizational tips or little tricks that you do? Let me know in the comments. And also let me know if you'd be interested to see how I organize some of my coloring things. I know not all creative people like to be organized or have a mind for it, but I seem to have an interesting mix of creativity and the need and desire to be organized. So yeah, I have a few little systems that I use. So let me know if you're interested in me sharing those. I have also been intending to share a little tour of my creative space now that I have moved downstairs. It is pretty much set up now, the way that it will be. I would like to get my artwork up on the wall though, which I need help to do, so I'm a little bit dependent on Mum's schedule and energy to do that. But yeah, I do intend to do that at some point, so that will be a video eventually. But yeah, I'm also interested, oh, I totally missed a leaf there. I'm also interested to know what materials you're using for your page. So if you'd like to share that with me in the comments, that would be great, or you can just list them in your post on Instagram when you post your completed page. I will have to sometime soon put up some more options of pages for us to do in March. There are so many cute pages in this book that sometimes it's a little bit difficult to choose one. Well, I find it is anyway. So choosing by committee or popular opinion, or however you want to do it, is however you want to say it, is good, because then we all have a say, but it also helps me decide what page to do. So I was saying before that my body has been reacting to the stress and emotional strain that I've been under. And right now this hand is getting lots of pins and needles and is starting to go a little bit numb. So hopefully I'm able to get this done with you all before I have to stop. So now I'm just kind of blending in the Ionian green with the mauve. I quite like adding different colours to leaves, and purple is one of my favourites to add. And it's actually interesting how many plants do have purple or red tinges to their leaves or sections on their leaves. It's very common out there in nature. I think God must have had a lot of fun when he was creating everything. He is the ultimate artist, the ultimate creator. But yes, he must have had a lot of fun, especially when he was creating Australian animals. They're so unusual, like the platypus, the kangaroo, koalas, which, here we go. So it was suggested to me after my get to know me tag video that maybe I should share some more random facts in my videos. So I'm going to try and remember to share one in every video. So here's the one for this video. So koalas even though a lot of people call them koala bears, are not bears. They are marsupials, and they actually have a pouch that their babies, which are called joeys, when they're born, they climb up. They're like these tiny little jelly bean sized creatures, and they climb up their mother's belly and crawl into the pouch, and inside the pouch is her teats, so they can eat in there. And yeah, so they're marsupials with pouches. They are not mammals like bears. And so yeah, so don't call them koala bears anymore, because they're not bears, even though they look like bears. They are marsupials, so they're just koalas. They're very cute. And they are, after all the bushfires we had here in Australia a couple of summers ago, their numbers have dwindled significantly. So many innocent, beautiful animals didn't survive those fires. But there's lots of work being done to boost their numbers and support their reproduction and all of that. So hopefully in a few years we'll have a really strong, healthy population again. So yes, that is my fact for this video. Koalas are not bears, they are marsupials. So now you know. Almost done with these leaves. Okay. So, what's next? Might do the coral behind here in orangey colours. So I might do cherry and tangerine. Woohoo! Where are they? There's tangerine and cherry. I've just had to let the puppy go and explore out the front, so hopefully we won't have any barking or anything, but he needs to explore and burn off some energy. I think I've mentioned before in other videos, I find it quite challenging trying to keep up with him and get his help him have the level of exercise and what have you that he needs. But he was my stepdad's dog and he's beautiful and I love him. But caring for him now is quite a task. Okay, so I'm not sure what to do. I probably should have coloured behind those. I'll just blend it with the water. This maybe can be purple. Again, it will tie in with other areas of the page. Maybe I'll do red in the middle. And then the fish, I feel like this one should be black and white. Do I even have a black? I don't know if I do. Black inktense pencil. Oh, I do. That's good. So it will look a bit like a zebra. Or a zebra, however you want to say it. But I'm just kind of going to do the edges, the bottom and the top dark, and then I will bring the colour down with The water will kind of help give the fish a bit of dimension, hopefully. I'm feeling really hungry today. And then maybe that bottom fin should be black as well. And then what colour shall we do that fishy? Maybe yellow? Which yellows do we want to use? I think we want sun yellow and golden yellow. Golden yellow, sun yellow. So do the golden yellow where the shadows would be. And the sun yellow everywhere else. Oops, I just went over the eyeball a bit. They're turning out to be very unique colours. Okay, I need a sandy colour. Probably the closest I have is mustard. Maybe put in some willow as well. Let's do willow around the edges. I hadn't actually planned to do everything in these Inktense pencils, but I have done other pages where the whole thing is Inktense and it does look good, so I'm just going with it. Again, using the darker colour for where the shadows would be. And then mixing it with the mustard. I don't know if you can hear in the background, I live across the road from a school, and school has gone back for the year. So, and it must be recess time because the kids, I can hear the kids out there playing, which is a really lovely sound. Let's do orange starfish in the middle and yellow on the edges. And then this shell should really be pale colours, I guess, but let me have a look. I might use carmine pink for part of it. Uh-oh, I think Puppy's going to start barking. No. Good boy. He can't even hear me, so I don't know why I'm saying that, but he's a good boy. He tries. He's still only very young. He's only like 15 months old, so he's still learning about the world and how he should and shouldn't behave. I don't know what other colour to do this shell. I might do Shiraz inside. Maybe I'll just do Shiraz out here too for the shadows. So I've been, I mentioned in another video that I've been watching quite a lot of Korean drama TV shows on Netflix, and I've almost finished another one which is called Under the Queen's Umbrella, and it's been very good. I've enjoyed it a lot, but I only have one episode left, so then I will have to find something else to watch, but that's okay. Okay, I think I want I might do bark for the cork and the these bits, the stand, so that it's a contrasting brown to what is for the sand. But I might also mix in some willow so that it's just not all one colour. Almost time for the water. This needs to be, I think I need to do bright blue, but hopefully it doesn't blend too much with the water. Excuse me for sniffling. I was watching a video that Spicy Cat had filmed, and she said every time she goes to make a video she gets the sniffles, and I think the same thing happens to me, Cathy, because I seem to get sniffly when I am filming. I think the birds I will do in my black fine line Sharpie, which seems to need, it's running out. I need a new one. Here's a question I would be interested to know the answer to. What colouring supply do you run out of most? Like, what are you constantly having to replace? For me, it is Copic ink for my Copic markers, and probably these Sharpie pens because I use them as pens as well, so I use them a lot. All right, now's the fun and a little bit scary part where we activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Anyway, it's water activation, not Holy Spirit activation. So let's get going. With the water, I am happy for the colours to blend, so I'm not being too precious about doing blue bits and then going straight into the more tealy turquoisey bits, because yeah, it's nice for it to blend. So I'll go through, do all the water, come back and do the different sections separately. So I might actually speed through this bit and come back to you when the water activation is done. See you in a bit. so that's all the water activation done. And I legitimately have no feeling left in this head. So I am pretty much done. I do want to do some, just shaking up my white pen. I'm going to do some highlighting just quickly. What else? Maybe some highlight in the sand. And then I'm hoping that I don't ruin this, but I want to do, I want to make it look more like glass, so I might do this line white. Really, that should have all been blue, but okay. But I want to do a highlight for the glass. But I also don't want to ruin it. Actually, I might do the whole outline in white. How's your colouring going? You nearly finished the page too? Hope you've enjoyed colouring along together. It's fun to think that you're out there colouring the same page. Maybe this needs... No. I probably shouldn't have done that. It's not too bad. All right, let's just do it. Why I chose to do it right on the fish's face, I don't know. Doesn't really, hasn't really worked, but that's all right. I haven't ruined it too much. The other thing I want to do is use one of my Sakura Stardust pens and colour in the bubbles. this white because it's... This is a new white pen. I don't know why it's... Oh, there we go. I think we might be done. This isn't as bright and vibrant as a lot of my other pages in this book, but oops, I think it's fun. Actually, can't help myself. Gotta do some little, I don't know why, but just doing some little white dots here and there sometimes just really lifts the page. Just adds that little je ne sais quoi. Okay, so that is the completed page. Hopefully you got your page finished too, and I cannot wait to see it. So don't forget to post it to Instagram using the hashtag Sea of Colours Colour Along. Don't forget to check the spelling. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, and this is really bugging me, so I'm gonna have to fix these black lines. Which is another reason why I go through these black fine liners quite a lot, because I make a lot of mistakes and I have to go back and fix it. It just fixes it a little bit anyway. Kind of. And if I get the water, I can kind of cover up some of the white that's left there a little bit. And yeah, that's it. Okay, thank you so much for spending this time with me. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.